And welcome into Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan for our Week 3 matchup, the Buccaneers and the Lions. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. NFC Central matchup, the 0-2 Buccaneers, the 0-2 Detroit Lions. Detroit's home opener, their first two were on the road. Glad to be back home. Detroit will kick off. Tampa Bay will get the ball first. We're underway, live from Ford Field. Fielded by Cole at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Cole brings it out to the 26-yard line. Mike Cole, the rookie out of Colorado State. Starting quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, John Lida, in his fourth year out of Kentucky. First and 10, Tampa Bay from their own 26. As I said before, both these teams are 0-2. Lions lost on the road at Green Bay and then at Chicago. First and 10 from the 26. Buccaneers in the eye. Lida under center. Lida hands off to Michael Pittman, and Pittman a couple of yards out to the 28-yard line. On the tackle, number 96 for Detroit, Dan Stewart, in his fourth year out of Virginia Tech. I think we have an injury timeout right away. I think somebody got injured. We'll try to sort out who it was. Looks like it was Michael Pittman himself, the running back, in his 8th year out of Oregon. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Buccaneers from their own 28-yard line, just underway. Opening drive. Tampa Bay in Week 1 lost at Cleveland, and then they lost at home last week to Cincinnati. Detroit losing to Green Bay on opening night, and then losing at Chicago last week. It's a late afternoon game, a 4 o'clock start game. 4 receivers wide, Lida in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Lida takes the snap, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Walker. Marquez Walker out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. First down, Tampa Bay. The 8th year receiver out of Illinois. So the Buccaneers get the game's first down. Marquez Walker. On the tackle, number 22, Elijah Robinson, the 6th year defensive back out of Nebraska. Spent 4 years with Philadelphia, now in his 2nd year with Detroit. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Lions come out in the eye. Lida, play action looking. Looks downfield. He's got good protection. Throws incomplete. Just throws it away. Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay offense. Up front, Rose, Corthell, Hinder, James, and Kingston. And then it's Wilson, Anwar, Pittman, Roush, and Wiseman. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. 7:16 left here in the first quarter, opening drive. Late afternoon game here in Detroit. 4 receivers wide, Lida in the gun on 2nd and 10. To Anwar up the middle. Naveed Anwar, 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Detroit defense. They play a 3-4. Hammond, Ball, and Russell up front. The linebackers, Stewart, Neal, Saunders, and Preston. And the secondary, Reese, Morrison, Blades, and Robinson. A gain of 3 on 2nd down. It'd be 3rd and 7 for the Bucs at their own 43-yard line. Big third down here on the opening drive. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Looks, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Threw it right to number 75, John Parsons. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down, and Tampa Bay is going to have to punt. So the Buccaneers get one first down on this drive, and now they're forced to punt. Okay, that wasn't Parsons, I'm sorry. That was number 29, Ashley Morrison, the rookie out of North Texas. Thomas Sears back to punt for Tampa Bay. Gets the punt away. And this will go into the end zone. Touchback. Detroit will have it at their own 20-yard line. 6:38 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. Detroit, their starting quarterback, Daniel Manning, in his 10th year out of Purdue. Finally got that Super Bowl win last season. Now in his 10th year. Lions opening drive of the game, starting from their own 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 20, Manning in the gun. Manning hands off to Charles Freeman, and Freeman no gain. He's stopped cold. Let's take a look at the Detroit offense. Up front for the Lions, Perry, Dixon, Beatles, Gamet, and Reed. And then it's Farr, Loxley, Freeman, Adams, and Wyndham. Second and 10 for Detroit from their own 20-yard line. 6:20 and counting here in the first quarter. Manning in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Manning hands off to Freeman again, and Freeman a yard at best. It'll be 3rd and 9. Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay defense. They play a 4-3. Spires, Jordan, Evans, and Bowers up front. The linebackers are Richmond, Ramsey, and Walters. And the secondary, Green, Birdsong, Wright, and Fuller. 3rd and 9 from the 21-yard line. Detroit comes out, 4 receivers wide. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Manning throws deep. He's got Wyndham all the way down to the 47-yard line. A 26-yard reception by Colton Wyndham, the 5th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. First down, Detroit. On the tackle, number 29, Kent Cornell, in his 2nd year out of Penn State. First and 10, Lions from their own 47-yard line. Detroit comes out, Manning under center. Manning, play action, throws deep down the near sideline and overthrows his receiver. He was looking for Wyndham. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well covered by number 31, Harold Green, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Michigan. That'll stop the clock. 5:09 left here in the first quarter. No score. 3 receivers to the near side. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back, sets up a screen pass to Freeman. Down the sideline. Freeman all the way down to the 40-yard line. Charles Freeman, a gain of 7. First down, Detroit. The 8th-year back out of California, Charles Freeman, finally tackled by number 21, C.J. Wright, the 3rd-year defensive back out of SMU. Detroit now from the Tampa Bay 40-yard line. on their opening drive of the game. 4:45 left in the first quarter. Buccaneers had to punt on their opening drive. Manning under center. Manning, play action, throws downfield to Adams, wide open inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Kyle Adams, the second-year tight end at UCLA. 14 yards and make that 24 yards and a Detroit first down. "24 yards on the play. Finally tackled by number 22, Kendall Fuller, in his 10th year out of Kansas. 1st and 10 Detroit from the Tampa Bay 16-yard line. Detroit's opening series. 4 receivers wide. Manning in the gun. Manning hands off to Loxley, and Loxley 3 yards to the 13-yard line. Preston Birdsong on the tackle, the 7th-year safety out of Florida. Detroit will have it at the Tampa Bay 13-yard line. 2nd and 7. 3 receivers to the far side. Manning back. Throws, dumps it off to Loxley inside the 10. Loxley gets down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 9. First down, Detroit. Alex Light is in the room. Good to see you, Alex. Good to see Alex. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome on in. Week number 3 here in Detroit. Both teams are 0-2. Tampa Bay had to punt on their opening drive. This is Detroit's opening drive. 1st and goal, Lions from the Tampa Bay 4. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Looks to the end zone. Good protection. It finally breaks down. He has to roll out. He may take off. He throws. Dumps it off to Wyndham, who gets down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and goal. Yeah, we've all been busy. I can relate. On the tackle, number 53, Barrett Ramsey in his 13th year out of Nebraska. A gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. Week number 3 in Detroit. One of the late afternoon games. Lions come out at the Tampa Bay 3-yard line. Manning in the shotgun. Manning hands off to Freeman, and Freeman is going to lose a yard. Ivan Walters, number 54, on the tackle. The 4th-year linebacker out of Virginia Tech. A loss of a yard. He'll bring up 3rd and goal. Looked like Freeman slipped as he tried to get ahead of steam there. 2:35 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. Detroit's opening possession. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. This time, Daniel Manning under center. Lynchman in motion. Manning back to throw. Throws back to the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Kyle Adams. Looks like we have an injury timeout. Somebody on Tampa Bay got shook up. It'll be 4th and goal for Detroit from the 4-yard line. Lance Taylor will come out, the kicker, in his 8th year out of Alabama. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt for Taylor to give Detroit the early lead. Taylor from 21. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Detroit leads at 3-0. 2:15 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Just one football game tonight. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow, but just one football game tonight. We'll have baseball after this, followed by hockey. Taylor to kick off. Fielded by Anwar, about 3-yard line over the 20, 25. Naveen Anwar out to the 30-yard line. And that's where Tampa Bay will take over. Naveen Anwar in his 6th year out of the University of Miami. John Latta, the quarterback, number 1, in his 4th year out of Kentucky. Who's my favorite NFL team? Well, to be honest with you, I don't really think I have one. Growing up, I liked Miami, I liked the Redskins, and I liked the Rams. I was living in Seattle at the time when they got their team, so I liked the Seahawks. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Lyda under center. Lyda draws back, throws, dumps it off to Clausen. And Clausen a yard out to the 31-yard line. Ryan Clausen in his 3rd year out of Fresno State, the tight end. Cody Neal on the tackle, number 50. Cody Neal, the linebacker, in his 6th year out of Oklahoma State. It'll be 2nd and 9. I was busy all weekend. I didn't get a chance to do any games over the weekend. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not going to be very good without Russell Wilson. On 2nd and 9 from the 31-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Throws. And it's broken up. Incomplete. It was broken up by number 79 for Detroit. I'm looking at my roster. There he is. Kevin Saunders, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Columbia. The intended receiver was Carter Wilson, the 6th-year receiver out of Notre Dame. It'll be 39 for Tampa Bay. This is the Bucs' 2nd possession. They had the punt on their first one. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Lyda steps up. Looking, throws deep. And it's caught by Wilson, who escapes and gets in for the touchdown. Ray Wilson, 69 yards. Poor tackling by the Detroit secondary. The 8th-year receiver, Ray Wilson, 69 yards and a touchdown. Caught it in front of Detroit. 2 defenders there. They both fell down. And Wilson gets in for the touchdown. It was number 28 and 29. Ashley Morrison, number 29. And Don Reese, number 28. Couldn't bring them down. They fell down. Yeah, it was a great catch by Wilson there. Ray Wilson. Tyler Sawyer for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Buccaneers lead it 7-3. 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan, week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Detroit, they won the Super Bowl last season, and they're starting 0-2. I'd hate to see them start 0-3. The Buccaneers are also 0-2 coming in. We'll take a look who they play next week in week 4, out of curiosity. Tampa Bay plays at Atlanta. And Detroit next week is at Minnesota. There's the kick. Fielded by Nixon at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. And Devin Nixon out to the 27-yard line. The 3rd-year free safety out of Maryland. Yep, Lions lost at Green Bay and last week at Chicago. They're 0-2. This is Detroit's home opener here. First and 10 Lions from their own 27, down 7-3. The Buccaneers lost at Cleveland, and then they lost at home to Cincinnati last week. Daniel Manning under center. Manning hands off to Freeman, and Freeman nothing doing. He loses 2 yards. Preston Birdsong, number 26, comes up on the safety blitz and makes the play, the 7th-year safety out of Florida. Nice play by Birdsong. Coming up on a minute left here in the first quarter. Tampa Bay up 7-3. Lions come out. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Looks downfield. Throws outside. Incomplete. Just threw it away. And that'll bring up 3rd and 13. Manning just threw it away. 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Buccaneers up 7-3. On 3rd and 13, Manning back. Looks downfield. Throws outside and incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out for Detroit. They'll have to punt. It'll be 4th and 13 at the 25-yard line. Other than that opening drive that got them the field goal, Detroit's not looked really good. Dylan Hardiman back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Anwar at the 25. And he goes down at the 30-yard line. First down, Buccaneers. 35 seconds left here in quarter number 1. After this, we'll have Game 4 of the National League Championship Series for you. Dodgers and the Cardinals from Los Angeles. Cardinals lead that series 2-1. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Latta under center. Latta draws back. Throws downfield to Wilson. Down the sideline. One-man debate. And he goes down at the 22-yard line. Another big play by Ray Wilson. A 48-yard reception down to the Detroit 22-yard line. The 8th-year receiver out of Syracuse, Ray Wilson. First down, Tampa Bay. Wilson's had some big catches here in the first quarter. As we're coming up on the end, 10 seconds and counting. They should get the playoff. First and 10 from the 22-yard line. Latta in the I formation. Hands off, no. Play action looking. Throws deep to the end zone. Wiseman, touchdown. Tampa Bay. What a catch by Carter Wiseman in the back of the end zone. A 22-yard touchdown reception. The 6th-year receiver out of Notre Dame. And the Buccaneers take a 13-3 lead. Wow. What has happened to Detroit during the offseason? This is pretty much the same team that won the Super Bowl. Sears for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Buccaneers lead it 14-3. And that, my friends, is the end of the first quarter here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. 2 0-2 teams. And Tampa Bay scores a touchdown right at the end of the first quarter. And they take a 14-3 lead. A 2-score lead for the Bucs. as they'll kick off now to start the second quarter. I'm Jimmy Jam with my moderator Alex Light in the room, bringing you the game today. Alex providing his color commentary in the chat room. I appreciate that. Alex is breaking down all the X's and O's for us. Dylan Hardiman will kick off. Fielded by Nixon at the 2-yard line over the 20-25. Nixon nearly breaks it and gets across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. A nice return by Devin Nixon. Nearly broke it. And Detroit, pretty good field position at their own 42-yard line, down 14-3. Alex thinks Detroit will come back and win. We'll see. Still lots of time. Anything's possible. So Detroit will start at their own 42-yard line, down by 11. Daniel Manning, the quarterback, in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Detroit will get a TD, he says. All right, I'm going to hold you to that. Manning hands off to Freeman, and Freeman actually lost a yard. No gain. On the tackle, number 59, Dane Guy, the rookie out of Howard, an Ivy Leaguer. 2nd and 10 for the Lions, no gain. Lions come out on 2nd and 10. Manning again in the shotgun. Manning to play action this time. Throws across the middle to Wyndham down to the 40-yard line. A 29-yard reception to Colton Wyndham down to the Tampa Bay 40-yard line. The 5th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt.
I'm sure somebody would have been too. You want this? Can I give this to the, can you this?
Oh, yeah. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Manning under center. Manning hands off to Loxley. Kurt Loxley, the backup, all the way down to the 31-yard line. Loxley, the 3rd-year back out of Wake Forest, a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1. Detroit's got a good 1-2 punch in the running backs. Charles Freeman and Kurt Loxley. Loxley would be a starter for a lot of other teams. Coming up on 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter or first half. Manning under center on 2nd and 1. Manning hands off to Freeman around the outside. He's got the first down inside the 20, the 10, inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. A 30-yard run by Charles Freeman, the 8th-year back out of California. It'll be 1st and goal Detroit from the 1-yard line. Charles Freeman nearly got in, but there was 3 Buccaneers right there to stop him. C.J. Wright was one of them, number 53, Barrett Ramsey, and number 57, Dylan Richmond. First and goal, Lions at the Buck 1-yard line, coming up on 6 minutes left in the half. Detroit can make it a 1-score game. Manning under center. Manning to Freeman, and Freeman, he's going to lose the yard. Back to the 2-yard line. Dylan Richmond, number 57, on the tackle, along with number 98, Danny Bowers. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Tampa Bay's got a good run defense. It's hard to score a touchdown on Tampa Bay inside the red zone. At least on the ground it is. Coming up on 5.5 minutes left here in the first half. 2nd and goal. Manning in the gun. Manning to Freeman, and Freeman breaks away and gets in. Charles Freeman bounces off a couple of Bucks and gets in for a 2-yard touchdown run. And Detroit, like Alex just predicted, got the touchdown. You called it, Alex. You said Detroit a touchdown on this drive. The Lions have made it a 1-score game. It's 14-9. And now Lance Taylor will come on for the extra point. Yep, you got it. Kick is up, and it's good. Tampa Bay's lead is now 4. 14-10 with 5:23 left. Here in the first half. We're at Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Just one football game today. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow. Tomorrow's doubleheader will be Dallas at Seattle. That should be a good game. And then we have Denver at Oakland. That's our doubleheader tomorrow, starting at around 8 o'clock Eastern time. Thomas Sears will kick off. Fielded by Anwar at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. David Anwar out to the 36-yard line. And that's where Tampa Bay will take over. 1st and 10. The Buccaneers lead by 4.
Yay!
Misty's team is winning. Yeah. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Misty here, she likes the Bucs. That's her favorite team. First and 10 from their own 36. Tampa Bay comes out in the eye. John Lida under center. Lida, play action's a blitz, and he gets hit and knocked down back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 11 yards. Making the sack, David Russell, the second-year defensive end out of Michigan. Just came around the outside corner on the blitz. No one picked him up. He came in unblocked. That's one of those situations where the quarterback goes back to the huddle and says, somebody might want to block him next time. 2nd and 21 from the 25-yard line. Lida under center. 4 receivers wide. Lida to Pittman, and Pittman to the 27. A gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 19. On the tackle, Jerry Ball, number 93, in his 8th year out of Nebraska. And that'll bring up 3rd and 19. 3rd and long, 3rd and a bunch. 4 receivers wide. Lida in the shotgun. Lida back. Lida looking, throws down the near sideline, and it's incomplete. Marquez Walker, the intended receiver. It was broken up by number 28, Don Reese, the former Patriot in his 5th year out of Indiana. Thomas Sears back into punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Nixon, and he brings it back to the 28-yard line. Devin Nixon. So Detroit, they can take the lead on this drive if they get a touchdown. They have 4:11 left to play here in the first half. Tampa Bay up 14-10. As Daniel Manning comes back out to lead the offense. Manning in his 10th year out of Purdue. Finally got a Super Bowl win last season when the Lions beat the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. On 1st and 10 from the 28, Manning Hands off to Freeman. Freeman breaks through the line and gets out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Under 4 minutes now left in the first half. Tampa Bay up 14-10. Ivan Walters brought him down, number 54, the fourth-year linebacker out of Virginia Tech. On 2nd down, Detroit comes out. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws to the near side to Adams, the tight end, down the sideline. Out to the 50-yard line, a gain of 12. First down, Detroit. Kyle Adams, the second-year tight end out of UCLA. 12 yards and a line, first down. .337 left. I think he got out of bounds. No, now it starts. 1st and 10 from the 50. Manning under center. He's got Riley in motion. Hands off to Loxley for a 3-yard gain. Down to the 47-yard line. Kurt Loxley. Dylan Richmond on the tackle, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 7. Detroit looking to take the lead before halftime. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the Tampa Bay 47-yard line. Under 3 minutes now left in the half. Manning takes the snap, throws to the near side, incomplete. He was looking for John Lynchman, overthrew him. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. That'll stop the clock with 2:52 left here in the first half. Now, Alex said Detroit would win this game, so they have to come back. Big 3rd and 7 right here. 3 receivers to the far side. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Manning looking. Throws downfield to Adams, and he can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by Tampa Bay, number 31, Howard Green, the second-year defensive back out of Michigan. 4th down for Detroit. They'll have to punt. Dylan Hardiman back to punt. And the punt's going to go out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Not a bad punt. It gets Tampa Bay inside the 20. First and 10 Bucks, up by 4 at the 13-yard line. They have time, 2:42 left. Here in the first half. Tampa Bay comes out in the I formation. Light it to Pittman. Pittman across the 20, out to the 23-yard line. A 10-yard gain, first down, Tampa Bay. The 8th year back at Oregon, Charles Pittman. First down, Tampa Bay. Pittman's been a pretty dependable money back. I don't have anything. I used all of that. On 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Light up. Back to throw. Throws downfield to Wiseman. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by number 28. Don Reese, the former Patriot. New England let him go. Detroit picked him up. I find it shocking that the Patriots let him go. He's one of the better defensive backs in the league. On 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. 4 receivers wide for Tampa Bay. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. It's a blitz. Gets it off to Anwar. Down the sideline, and Anwar out to the 30-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. Tampa Bay up 14-10. And welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. NFC Central matchup. The Buccaneers lead the Lions 14-10. I'm Jimmy Jam with Alex Light, live from Detroit. On 3rd and 3, Lyda in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Lyda back. Throws. Gets it out to Wiseman. Down to the 37-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay. Cody Neal, the linebacker, made the tackle. That'll move the chains. Both teams have 3 timeouts. A minute 40 and counting. Four receivers wide for Tampa Bay. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Looking. Throws, gets it out, almost intercepted, threw it right to a Lion. Benny Blades, number 36. It hit him right in the hands. The 9th-year free safety out of Western Michigan, or excuse me, the 9th-year free safety out of Florida. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bucs are fortunate he didn't intercept that. He would have been gone. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Lyda again in the shotgun. Lyda back. Throws downfield to Walker. Incomplete. Right there to break up the pass, number 29 for Detroit. Ashley Morrison, the rookie out of North Texas. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. A minute 22 left in the half. 4 receivers wide once again for Tampa Bay. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Throws outside, incomplete. Overthrew his receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and 10. Detroit's going to get the ball back. A minute 18 left in the first half. Detroit still has 3 timeouts. Another opportunity for Detroit to score before halftime. Sears back to punt. And that will be caught by Nixon at the 12. Brings it back out to the 28-yard line. First down, Lions. They'll start from their own 28 with a minute 10 and 3 timeouts. Veteran quarterback Daniel Manning, number 12. We're live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Bucs and the Lions. Tampa Bay up 14-10. Manning in the shotgun with a back on either side. Manning back. Throws. And gets it down to Mike Farr. Down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit. Mike Farr, the 11th-year receiver out of Georgia Tech. First down, Lions. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They don't have to use the timeout. A minute 6 left in the half. Manning in the shotgun again with a back on either side. Manning looking. Throws deep to Wyndham. All the way down to the 44-yard line. He gets out of bounds. That's a 15-yard reception by Colton Wyndham. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They're in Tampa Bay territory. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Tampa Bay leads it 14-10. Lions will come out. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws downfield to Wyndham. He can't hold on, as he's hit by 3 Bucks. Led by number 59, Dane Guy, the rookie out of Harvard. He's out of Harvard University, the Ivy Leaguer. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws. Dumps it off to Freeman. And Freeman down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Detroit takes a timeout. They're first. They have 2 left. It'll be 3rd and 3. 54 seconds left until halftime. Buccaneers up 14-10. Big 3rd down coming up. Detroit looking to take the lead before halftime here. Just one football game today. We'll have baseball after this. Dodgers and Cardinals, game 4 of the NLCS. Manning in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Manning back. Throws downfield to Wyndham. Down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 13 yards, and Detroit takes another timeout with 49 seconds left here in the first half. Detroit knocking at the door. They're in field goal range now, but they're thinking touchdown. They'd like to take the lead. They have 1 timeout, and they're at the Tampa Bay 24-yard line. On 1st and 10. Daniel Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Manning, watch out. He gets sacked. Back at the 34-yard line, loss of 10 yards. Making the sack, Barrett Ramsey, the 13th-year linebacker out of Nebraska, the former Packer. A loss of 10. And now it would be a 51-yard field goal. Coming up on 30 seconds left. Detroit calling a quick play, come to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 20 from the 34-yard line. 4 receivers wide, Manning in the gun. Manning back. Manning looking, steps up, rolls out. He's going to take off. No, he dumps it off to Freeman. And Charles Freeman down to the 23-yard line. And Detroit will take a timeout. A gain of 11. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. 10 seconds left until halftime. Let's see what they do. They'll probably just kick the field goal. Take the points. Tampa Bay up by 4, 14-10. Let's see what the Lions do here. They're going to kick the field goal. Lance Taylor from 40 yards to make it a 1-point game. The kick is up. Looks good. Is good. So the Buccaneers lead is now 14-13. 6 seconds left until halftime. Both Tampa Bay and Detroit are 0-2, looking for their first win of the season. So Detroit pulls to within 1. 10 unanswered points by the Lions since they were down 14-3. And now Lance Taylor will tee it up. He'll kick off for Detroit. There's the kick. Fielded by Anwar at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25. Naveed Anwar. And we've hit halftime. Our halftime score, Tampa Bay 14, Detroit 13. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Tampa Bay leads Detroit by a score of 14-13. As we get set to start the second half. There's the kickoff by Sawyer, fielded by Nixon at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25, 30, out to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Sure, but what should they go for?
Detroit will have it at their own 31, down by a single point. Manning in the shotgun. Manning fakes the handoff, looks downfield, looking. He's got great protection, throws deep, and Mike Farr hauls it in at the 39-yard line. A 30-yard reception by Mike Farr to the Tampa Bay 39-yard line. Harold Green on the tackle, but first down Detroit. Davis is in the house. Good to see you, Davis. I haven't done a game since Thursday. I've been busy. Finally back on today. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Manning in the gun. Manning back. Manning throws downfield to Lynchman. Down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 12. First down Detroit. Yeah, I forgot to put it on the schedule. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night, just one game tonight. We'll have baseball after this. Dodgers and Cardinals. Game 4 of the NLCS after this tonight. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Manning in the I formation. Manning, play action looking. Throws downfield. It's caught at the 5-yard line by Kyle Adams, the tight end, 22 yards. First down Detroit. I've seen all of Ryan Moody's videos. It's like we predicted, Davis. It's going to be the same game. And now Tampa Bay wants to challenge that catch. He looked like he was inbounds to me. Let's see. Let's watch the replay. I think they're going to lose that challenge. I think he was in. Right there. He taps the toe. That's a good catch. Let's see what the officials say. Rolling on the field stands, a good catch. It'll be 1st and goal Detroit at the Tampa Bay 5. Yeah, I know. They took the officials out. They took the challenges out. It's crap, man. I've seen Ryan Moody's videos, and he has shown me and broke it down that 23 is going to be the same crap game. I'm not buying it. 1st and goal from the 5. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. And somebody jumped. I think Danny Bowers jumped for Tampa Bay, number 98. Yeah, it's on Danny Bowers. I called it. There you go. Both these teams are 0-2 coming in. Both these teams looking for their first win. Kind of a surprise on Detroit being 0-2. Now, the Packer game, I understand. They were on the road and they lost that. But they lost to the Bears last week. The defending Super Bowl champion, 0-2. 1st and goal, Detroit. Half the distance to the goal line. It'll be at the 2-yard line. .648 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. And now the Lions will come up on 1st and goal. In the offset eye. Manning under center. Manning hands off to Freeman, and Freeman, no gain. Gets tackled at the 2-yard line. On the tackle, Robert Evans in his 4th year out of Rice. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. Detroit comes out. 4 receivers wide. Manning in the gun on 2nd down. Manning to Freeman. Freeman can't get anything. He's going to lose a yard. Back to the 3-yard line. Making the play, Dane Guy, number 59, the rookie out of Harvard. It'll be 3rd and goal. It's hard to run on the Tampa Bay defense. Third and goal from the 3. 6 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. In the I formation, Manning under center. Manning to Loxley, and Loxley, like the human pinball, just bounces around. A loss of 2 yards back to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. Preston Birdsong finally made the tackle, number 26. Coming in from the side. And Detroit will have to settle for 3. Lance Taylor will come in. This will give Detroit the lead, though. They're down by 1. This will be a 22-yard attempt to give Detroit the lead. Taylor from 22. Nolan to hold. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Detroit leads it 16-14. 5:23 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow night. It'll be Dallas and Seattle, followed by Denver and Oakland. We have baseball after this. Taylor to kick off. Fielded by Cole at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. Cole all the way out to the 40-yard line. Nice return. Mike Cole, the rookie out of Colorado State, brings it out to the 40-yard line. So Tampa Bay will take over. Down 16-14. 5:17 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. This game has gone back and forth. Detroit with a 2-point lead. Both teams 0-2, looking for their first win. Buccaneers come out, 4 receivers wide. John Lyda, the quarterback, under center. Lyda draws back, throws, gets it out to Wilson, and Wilson out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9, it'll be 2nd and 1. Ray Wilson, the wide receiver, in his 8th year out of Syracuse. Benny Blades on the tackle, in his 9th year out of Florida. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 49. Lyda under center. Lyda, play action, throws downfield to Roush, and Roush all the way down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 21, make that, 21 yards and a first down. Jim Roush, the 13th year tight end out of Navy. His first catch of the day. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the room. Tampa Bay down by 2, trying to retake the lead. 4:20 and counting here in the third. Buccaneers in the eye. Lyda, play action. Looks downfield. Looking. Throws deep. And it's intercepted by Elijah Robinson at the 16-yard line. Detroit gets it back. The former Eagle, Elijah Robinson, the 6th year defensive back out of Nebraska. He spent 4 years with Philadelphia. Now is in his 2nd year with Detroit. First down, Lions going the other way. So Detroit will come out. Daniel Manning will lead the offense. They're up by 2, 16-14. Just over 4 minutes left now in the third quarter here at Ford Field in Detroit. Still anybody's ball game at this point. Detroit comes out. Manning in the shotgun. Manning hands off to Charles Freeman. And Freeman down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Mike Jordan on the tackle in his 8th year out of Oklahoma. Got Sports Davis in the room. We want to warn everybody, stay away from Madden 23. It's going to be the same crap as always. On 2nd and 7. Manning, 3-step drop, throws, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. I know full well that millions of people are going to buy Madden 23 because they can't help themselves. They're addicted to the madness. 3rd and 7 from the 19. 4 receivers wide for Detroit. Manning in the shotgun. Manning looks downfield, steps up, throws, gets it out to Wyndham across the 40, all the way out to the 41-yard line. A 22-yard reception to Colton Wyndham, the 5th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. And Wyndham's a big receiver. He's got tight end size, but they have him listed as a wide receiver. .3:15 and counting. Here in the third, Detroit up 16-14. 1st and 10 Detroit from their own 41-yard line. Manning under center. He's got Wyndham in motion. Manning pitches to Freeman around the outside. Freeman makes a move down the sideline. A shoestring tackle by Barrett Ramsey as Freeman gets out to the 43-yard line. A 16-yard run around the outside by Charles Freeman. First down, Detroit into Tampa Bay territory. Clock continues to move. 2:40 and counting here in the third. First and 10, Detroit from the Tampa Bay 43. Manning under center. Manning, three-step drop, throws it inside to Wyndham again, down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a Lion first down. Wyndham goes over 100 yards on the afternoon. First down, Detroit. Clock is winding down. First and 10 from the Tampa Bay 30-yard line. Detroit. Manning in the shotgun. Manning hands off to Freeman. And Freeman 2 yards to the 28-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 59, Dane Guy, the rookie at Harvard. Under 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. Detroit has moved it down to the Tampa Bay 28-yard line. Trying to take a 2-score lead if they get a touchdown. Manning under center. Back to throw. Dumps it off to Branch coming across as he gets down to the 20-yard line. His first catch of the day. Cedric Branch, the fourth-year tight end out of Troy. 7 yards. Make it 8 yards to the 20-yard line. First down, Detroit. On the tackle, number 31, Howard Green. A minute 20 left. We're in the third. First and 10 Lions from the Buccaneer 20-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Manning in the shotgun. Inside handoff to Freeman. Charles Freeman a couple of yards down to the 18-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Dane Guy again on the tackle, the rookie linebacker out of Harvard. Under a minute to play here in the third. 2nd and 7 for Detroit from the Tampa Bay 18. Manning under center. Manning, play action. Manning looking, throws, gets it down, incomplete. He was looking for Kyle Adams. Broken up by Dane Guy once again. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. That'll stop the clock with 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Detroit up 16-14. The 0-2 Bucks, the 0-2 Lions. Something's got to give. Somebody's going to win today. 3rd and 7 from the 18. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back, setting up a screen pass to Loxley around the outside. And Loxley down to the 11-yard line. He's going to be just short of the first down. A gain of 6 yards. It'll be 4th and inches for Kurt Loxley. 21 seconds left in the quarter. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt by Lance Taylor. It'll put Detroit up by 5. Nolan to hold. A 24-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it's good. Actually, a 28-yard attempt. Detroit leads at 19-14. 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. So Detroit goes up by 5. That's going to force Tampa Bay to score a touchdown. Lance Taylor, Lance Taylor, number 9, will kick off for Detroit. We should have the end of the third quarter here. Brought out by Cole across the 25. Cole still on his feet. And that's the end of the third quarter. Detroit up 19-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3, NFC Central battle. The Lions and the Buccaneers, both teams 0-2. Lions lead at 19-14 as we start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay from their own 33-yard line. John Lyda, the quarterback, in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Lyda back. Lyda throws downfield, and Roush can't hold on. The ball hung up a little bit too long, allowing number 28, Don Reese, to come in and break it up for Detroit. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Four receivers wide for Tampa Bay. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda draws back, sets up a screen pass to Naveed Anwar around the outside, across the 40, down to the 42-yard line. Evil Dead's in the house. A gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and inches for Tampa Bay at their own 42-yard line, down by 5. 7:36 left and counting. Evil Dead's in the house with Sports Davis. Got Davis and Evil Dead in the house. In the offset eye, Lyda under center. Lyda, play action, rolls out, throws, gets it out to Roush. And Jim Roush down to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay. Just one football game tonight. We'll have baseball after this. The National League Championship Series Game 4, Dodgers and Cardinals. Cardinals lead that series 2-1. And then after baseball, we'll have hockey later on. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Four receivers wide. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Lyda, good protection. Throws outside to Anwar. And Anwar gets down to the 46. A gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Let's see. Later on tonight, hockey. Let's find out. Looking at the schedule here. Toronto at Pittsburgh. Second and 5 from the 46 of Detroit. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Looks downfield. Throws down the sideline. Incomplete. Knocked away by Richard Ross. I'm doing well, Evil Dead. I hope you're doing all right. I had a mortality check over the weekend. Late Friday, one of the guys I was stationed with in Germany years ago, I found out he passed away. Makes me feel old. 3rd and 5 from the 46. Lyda back. Throws across the middle to Clausen. Down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 yards. First down, Tampa Bay. Ryan Clausen, the third-year tight end out of Fresno State. Morrison on the tackle, number 29. Ashley Morrison, the rookie out of North Texas. He was only 56. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Lyda rolls out. Lyda looking, throws back across to Roush. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, I'll tell you his name and it will sound familiar. His name was Tim Law. Tim Law is the quarterback for the Bears. A lot of the guys that I was stationed in Germany with, that I went to Desert Storm with, a lot of those guys are on these rosters. Tim Law is one of them. And when I got word late Friday that he passed away, it hit hard. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Lyda in the shotgun, back, throws downfield. Brooks down the sideline, all the way down to the 5-yard line. Jermaine Brooks, the second-year wide receiver out of Penn State. A gain of 25 yards. First down, Tampa Bay, 1st and goal from the Detroit 5-yard line. Elijah Robinson on the tackle. He had cancer. I found out he had cancer. He had pancreatic cancer. They said it hit him hard and fast. I was not able to go to his funeral. His funeral was yesterday in Ohio. He actually passed away Thursday morning. I didn't find out about it till Friday night. 1st and goal from the 5. Lyda to Pittman. And Pittman, a loss of yards, a loss of 1 to the 6. On the tackle, number 79, Kevin Saunders, the second-year linebacker out of Columbia. 2nd and goal for Tampa Bay, back at the 6-yard line. That's what I hear. It's one of the worst ones. From what I understand, it hit him quick and hard. From the time he was diagnosed to the time he died, maybe a month and a half. I was in a group chat yesterday. After the funeral, there was a group chat, so people who couldn't attend could all come in. It was a video chat. There's a lot of us. 2nd and goal from the 6. In the offset eye, Lyda under center. Lyda to Pittman around the outside. Michael Pittman inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. And once again, number 79, Kevin Saunders on the tackle. Time is becoming a factor now. 4:20 and counting. Detroit leads by 7. Or by 5, I'm sorry. 3rd and goal from the 4. Lyda in the shotgun. Lyda back. Throws to Dyer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 4-yard touchdown reception by Johnny Dyer, the second-year wide receiver out of UCLA. And the Buccaneers have reclaimed the lead, 20-19. This game has gone back and forth. Later this week, the Bears play the Panthers. More on that in a second. Tampa Bay going for 2. They want to make it a 3-point lead. Buccaneers in the offset eye. Lyda, 3-step drop, throws inside, incomplete. The 2-point conversion is no good. So Tampa Bay's lead stays at 1, 20-19 with 4:08 left here in the 4th quarter. It is a funny thing. He was a good one. Everyone liked him. A lot of people were disappointed they weren't able to go to the funeral. His funeral was in Columbus, Ohio, yesterday afternoon. The Bears play the Panthers later this week. I'm going to be dedicating that game to Tim here on Twitch. Sears will kick out. Fielded by Nixon at the 3-yard line, over the 20, 25, and Devin Nixon out to the 32-yard line. That's where Detroit will take over 1st and 10. We'll have a doubleheader for you tomorrow. It'll be Dallas at Seattle, followed by Denver at the Raiders. And then, I'm not sure about Wednesday yet, but the earliest that Bears game will be Wednesday. Bears, Panthers, and then the Monday night game, which escapes me at the moment. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Oh, 49ers and Patriots. There you go. Manning in the shotgun. Down by a point. Manning back. Looking, throws deep, going for the home run. He's got a man wide open. Freeman. And he gets tackled at the 11-yard line. C.J. Wright making the touchdown-saving tackle. Charles Freeman out of the backfield. Let's see, 39, 49. A 51-yard catch by Charles Freeman. I was doing the math real quick. All the way down to the Tampa Bay 11-yard line. Yeah, nice defense by Tampa Bay. Detroit, they only need a field goal. They're in field goal range. Manning in the eye, 1st and 10 from the 11. Hands off to Freeman. And Freeman, no gain. On the tackle, Greg Spires, the 7th-year defensive end out of Iowa. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Detroit. There's a lot of my Army buddies from Germany and Desert Storm on these rosters. Case in point, Daniel Manning is one, the quarterback for Detroit. Jim Roush is another one, the tight end for Tampa Bay. 9 months. I was there when it was Shield and it turned into Storm. Almost the whole time. 2nd and 10. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Manning looking, throws, incomplete. Your quarterback for the Vikings, Kevin Bickford, is another one of my Army buddies that was in Desert Storm with me. Mark Hodges with the Rams quarterback. Joseph Murphy, the Steeler quarterback. Kevin Edwards, the Raider quarterback. Just to name a few. 3rd and 10 from the 11-yard line. Manning under center. Manning to Loxley. And Loxley down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. The touchdown saving tackle by Kent Cornell, number 29. That's right. He's a good guy, Bickford. Kevin Bickford, in real life, he lives in Charlotte, North Carolina now. He's a big Vikings fan, too. You'd like him. I remember he was such a huge Vikings fan. He was born in Minneapolis. Lance Taylor for the extra point. Or not the extra point. This will be a 20-yard field goal to put the Lions up by 2. The kick is up, and it's good. So the Lions are up 22-20 with 2:27 left to play here in the 4th quarter, live from Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. I talked to him just yesterday in the group chat. We were talking. He's doing well. He was surprised that my daughter's 18. He's got 2 daughters that are both in their early 20s. We were just talking about how time gets away from us. Taylor will kick off. Fielded by Cole at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25. Out to the 29-yard line. In fact, Kevin Bickford in Desert Storm was my roommate. When we were down there. Yeah, it gets away from you before you know it. 2:22 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay down by 2. All they need is a field goal. This game has gone back and forth. 4 receivers wide. Lida in the shotgun. Lida back. Throws downfield to Anwar. Out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Tampa Bay. So I was kind of understandably busy this weekend. I didn't get the chance to do any games. I had high school football Friday night and Saturday night on the radio. We're back in high school football season here in Tennessee. And then I was understandably not in the mood to play games yesterday. I was with that group chat and everything. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Detroit leads at 22-20 over the Bucs. We'll be back. And welcome back to Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Yeah, high school football, they had the preseason jamboree this weekend, Friday and Saturday. The regular season starts this Friday and Saturday. There'll be 2 games. I'll be busy again. 4 receivers wide. Lida in the shotgun. Lida back. Setting up a screen pass to Anwar. And Naveen Anwar out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. Tampa Bay in the hurry up. They're down by 2. All they need is a field goal. 3 receivers to the far side. Lida in the gun. Lida back. Lida throws. He's got a man open. Walker escapes a tackle. Marquez Walker all the way down to the Detroit 7-yard line. Wow. A 53-yard reception. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Lida in the gun. Lida back. Lida rolls out. Throws to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Wiseman. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a drive by the Bucs. Carter Wiseman, a 7-yard touchdown reception to the back of the end zone. The 6th-year receiver out of Notre Dame. And Tampa Bay goes up by 4. Wow. This game has just gone back and forth all night. Coming up next, game number 4 of the National League Championship Series. Dodgers and the Cardinals from Los Angeles. Cardinals lead that series 2-1. Tyler Sawyer for the extra point to put the Bucs up by 5. That's good. Yeah, the defense has exited the building. They're like Elvis. He's exited the building. The 2 team defenses are on the bus outside. 1:18 left. The Buccaneers up by 5. Detroit needs a touchdown. Detroit, the defending Super Bowl champion Detroit Lions, are in jeopardy here, about to be 0-3. You win the Super Bowl and you start the season 0-3? Wow. Wow. It doesn't get any easier. They play Minnesota next week. There's the kick. Fielded by Fletcher at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And Fletcher brings it out to the 31-yard line. Detroit, they have 3 timeouts, 1:13 left. They need a touchdown. Jets, 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 Jets. I still can't get over the Jets' win over the Bengals the other day. The Jets actually played well, which is hard to say. But let's not get excited. The Jets are only 1-2. It's a long season, though. 1st and 10. Detroit comes out. Manning under center, down by 5. Manning back. Looks downfield. He's in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 7 to be 2nd and 17. Detroit in the hurry. They are. Got to get the receivers back. On 2nd and 17, Manning back. Manning looking, throws to Freeman, and Freeman makes a spin move and gets out to the 36, a gain of 12. Detroit takes a timeout. They have 2 left. 48 seconds left here in regulation. They're down by 5, and that will bring up 3rd and 5. I'm trying to remember if any of my Army guys from Desert Storm that I have here on these rosters, if anybody else has died. And I can only remember one more. It was from a couple of years ago. I'll tell you after this. 3rd and 5 from the 36-yard line. Manning in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Manning, play action. Manning looking, throws deep to Lynchman, down to the 33-yard line. First down, Detroit. A 30-yard reception. Detroit in the hurry-up. 30 seconds left. Manning back. Manning scanning the field, throws deep, incomplete. They're playing the Eagles' wives and girlfriends, but you'll take it. A win's a win. It's preseason, though. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds left. Detroit running out of time. They need a touchdown at the Tampa Bay 33-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back, throws to Lynchman inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Detroit takes a timeout with 20 seconds left. They have 1 timeout left. We have baseball next, hockey after that. And then tomorrow we'll have a football doubleheader. It'll be the Cowboys and Seahawks to lead things off tomorrow, followed by the Broncos and the Raiders. And that doubleheader will start at 8 Eastern. Yep, up and down the field, love it. And then we'll finish up week 3 Wednesday with a doubleheader. 1st and 10 from the 19. Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws. It's got Adams. Touchdown, Detroit. A 19-yard touchdown reception by Kyle Adams, the second-year tight end out of UCLA. And Detroit takes the lead, 28-27. Evil Dead's all about the offense. We're seeing it on display in this one. It's been quite the second half. It's gone back and forth. Detroit will go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Manning in the shotgun. Manning hands off inside. Freeman doesn't get there. It remains a 1-point game. Detroit up 28-27. Sports Davis in the room. Nope. I'm not going to go there. They'll always be the Redskins to me. Now, I read an article today. The Cleveland Indians are seriously, the Cleveland Guardians are seriously thinking about turning back and becoming the Indians again, because their attendance has tanked since the name change. Their TV ratings have tanked locally. They're averaging less than 8,000 people a game. Go woke, go broke. Because they went woke. We don't want to offend anybody. Anwar at the 4-yard line, out over the 25, 30, out to the 33-yard line. That's what I say, man. 1st and 10. It's just another situation where a company has gone woke and they're going broke. Yeah, a little bit less than 8,000 a game. Before the name change, they were averaging 24,000. All right, Tampa Bay, they're down by a point. They have 2 timeouts. Only 11 seconds left. Lyda in the shotgun. Lida back. Looks, throws inside to Anwar. And Anwar out to the 35, 5 seconds left. Tampa Bay takes a timeout. Yeah, it's like the movie Major League, but they're the Guardians, not the Indians. So they're seriously contemplating going back to Indians. You have to remember when you're a business that you're in business to make money, a profit. Your first priority is to make a profit. That's just capitalism. Your first priority is not social justice agendas. All right, it's simply not the case. 2nd and 7 from the 35. Lida in the shotgun. Lida throws deep into a crowd, bounces around, and that's it. Your final score. Detroit wins it 28-27. The Lions go to 1-2. The Buccaneers fall to 0-3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We've got baseball next. The Dodgers and Cardinals NLCS Game 3 or Game 4. I'm sorry. We'll see you for that one.